How do you get over the fear of being judged? Well, as a person that is still, um, afraid of people judging me, I'm getting better. And some things that helped me is just not caring. Like, I know it's hard to not care, but like, ask yourself, do do the people's opinions, like, listening to people's opinions, is that gonna get what you want? Like, me personally, when I listen to people's opinions about myself, um honestly, it just dropped my self-esteem lower. I'm just prone to listening to people. I couldn't form my own opinions, my own thoughts, and I think that's a big integral part of being yourself. When you're scared of people judging you, you're just scared of being yourself. But you don't need permission from anyone to be yourself. Like, who's telling you to be that perfect person? You know? Who's telling you to be that kind guy, that nice guy? No one's asking you to be perfect. And the perfect version of you is realizing that you can't be perfect. And that's okay. You know, we're imperfect people. And finding that out it's like, it's alright to be imperfect, bro. But that doesn't mean you can't improve on what you want to do. Like, if you want to improve on your looks, your physically or mentally, that's not gonna stop you. But you don't need permission from others to be yourself. You need to grant yourself permission to be yourself. Because you're scared of being yourself. Why? Because you've put up a facade your whole life, as a former, like, or when I was a kid, I was really chubby. And when you're like chubby or like fat, your self-esteem's not really high, I'd say. It's really low. And anything like, you start to overthink too much when you're like that, it's in that state. You always worry about what people think about you. And so you create this facade where you try to be someone you're not, because you're trying to hold up to people's standards. But why? You don't need to hold that standards, bro. You don't need to compare yourself to anyone, and you don't need to keep judging yourself. All right, just compare yourself to yourself. All right, you is what matters. And um, you can be inspired by other people, sure, but don't compare yourself. All right, compare where you are right now to where you have been before. Cause right now, me 2 months ago, I'll say I couldn't even talk to girls. Alright, a few months ago I couldn't even talk to girls. But now, I'm starting to be more open, getting myself out there. Try to be myself, that little awkward, weird person. But that's fine with it, because that's like, that's what makes you unique as a person. People are like, people are different. And yeah, if you just stick with that and be genuine with yourself, people gonna like that. People don't like the smell of fake people. They don't like fake actions. And that's all I wanted to say. Be yourself, bro. Don't compare yourself to others. Compare yourself to you. And y'all gonna get there, right?